it's Dan from dhvapes again, here to do another review. Today we're going to do the Kylin RTA from Vandy Vape. Here's the package that it comes in. Safety warnings on the front and the back. There's your scratch just to show that it's real. I'll open it up. Inside, we'll start here with your drip tips.
What's the idea of the different drip tips? Just give you a different kind of...
Just your own preference, really.
Just whatever suited you.
The wide bores or the thin ones. Me personally, I prefer the bigger ones. And it'll also come with the one on top. That'll be your 810 drip tip. That'll come off and you can swap them over. Put that there and we'll go through that. Comes with an extendable chimney tank. That'll get you up to 5mm. And there's your spare tank. That's the chimney extension, so you can put the bigger extendable glass in.
What else comes in the box?
Here we have the user manual.
So what kind of mod would be suited to this? Any kind of mod, power wise? Just something like that?
I use the Vupu drag, as I use the Vandy Vape Kylin RTA as well.
So you sell them as well, do you?
Sell all of these in store and online at www.dhvapes.co.uk. That aside. Also comes with all your spare O-rings, your Allen key. There's all your grub nuts at the bottom. Just nice spares just in case you lose them.
Yeah, like gaskets for the tank, aren't they, for the liquid?
Right, aye. And that's your little extension there. You can put that in, and then you can fit your smaller drip tips in. You don't have to use them ones, you can use your own drip tips.
How much are them?
Pick them up. Pound, a couple of quid.
How much is the whole set on your website for this particular?
This whole set will be up for £30. Normally if somebody buys it, I'll put in some coils, some wick, just to get you started. Right, I'll walk you through this. Unscrew the top. That'll be the top there. That's how you fill your juice, straight through the top. Don't go too far to the top, because when you screw that back in, you find that the juice will leak down the sides. So don't overfill it.
It's nice wide opening, like, isn't it, for getting your juice in?
Get the big ones in, especially.
Some of them are a problem, like.
Your Element E liquid. We're UK supplier of Element E liquid. And that will fill in straight away, no problem. So we'll undo this.
So what would you rate the power, you know, like for a concealed tank, like when I use, and compared to that, what would you say the power was, different wise? Stronger?
I use mine at 70, but it all depends on what sort of coils you have in. You can run it. Personally, for me, I don't like to go over 70 on most things. I don't like to be too hot and spitting liquid in my mouth, so I like to keep it nice and happy medium. Here you have your deck. You can go dual coils in. You see the screws in there, and that's where you'd use your Allen keys just to unscrew them, put your coils in, tighten them up, and then you would wick it down here. Never over wick it, because that's when you start to get your dry hits. So you'll be putting your cotton down here, but try not to use too much, or you will struggle to get nice flavour. If you come to this bit,
is that that's the main body, isn't it? Or tank. That won't open. That was the same, isn't it?
That's tight.
So jump cut and give it a bit of elbow grease.
We'll come back to that.
Right, we've got it to bits.
There we go, finally got it off. Michael Campbell jumped in, used a bit of support, bit elbow grease in there, pal. Good lad. And that's a chimney there, that little bit that you screw on.
And that reaches up to the mouthpiece.
And that'll go into there. That actually takes up to 8mm, not 5.
So you got a bigger body, so it'll last you longer.
Yeah, I don't use that personally.
You just prefer the smaller one, why is that?
Smaller one, when you put it's just too big, and if you're out and about with it, walking around, and if it's in your pocket,
it's a bit chunky, yeah.
Yeah, and if you knock it.
But it's nice to have the option there if you wanted to go out for the full day, you've got it there.
It does make a hell of a lot of difference, but for me personally,
The capacity is quite a difference, like double, isn't it? Really.
near enough, yeah. With your chimney on and everything.
Now have a look on the. I'll zoom in on the guts of that.
The guts.
Just to see exactly where the coils go. The little grub screws come from the side. You'll fix it. Where would the coils go in them holes where the grub screws are?
I'll show you.
And straight across.
Get them out of the way. You jump your Allen key into there.
You just fix the base of your coil in there, straight across.
Unscrew each side. You can run it in single coil, but
Is that the airflow down either
straight
side?
through the bottom, yeah. It'll come straight underneath. Two big air holes. You close them off wherever you want them. Nice and smooth that as well. Sometimes you find they're quite
Stiff.
but that's spot on. Undo this side, and I'll put a coil in for you, just roughly, and just here it is. Here I've just put a little coil in. I'm just putting one in just to show you what it looks like once it goes in. So put it into the positive and negative, tighten them up, and that's one in. Obviously you put the other one in, and then you'll pulse it, get them straight, make sure they're heating up right, and run it through. I've just got that coil and cut it down. I always use the Coil Master kit, the V3.
You sell them as well, do you? The
Yeah,
whole
we
kit?
sell them in store and online.
How much are them?
They're £33.
And you can buy them. That's their website as well. dhvapes. So people have got the option to come in the shop and talk to you personally, or go to your website.
Either or. I mean, if people want to come in,
Or people want to ring you up and ask you
they
questions.
can ring up and ask as well, by all means. But that Coil Master kit is, for me, the best kit.
It looks good. Like, it's
That
got
you
all
can
the
get.
stuff.
Some sharp tools in there, so watch your fingers. Got the bends at it.
To keep it locked away.
But that's it in there, the coil. I'll always run 2 coils, I'll set them in, then I'll pulse them away, twist them straight, set them up, flick them around, make sure that they're heating from the inside to the outside.
Evenly.
That's right, and then I'll let them cool down, and then I'll wick it. I always use cotton bacon as well. I seem to find that the best cotton at the minute for me. I mean, you do get cotton with the Coil Master, but I use that as a last resort if I'm stuck.
You've got one set up here, haven't you? This is one.
That's right, I've got mine set up there.
Do you want to take a vape of that and show the viewers how pungent it is?
This is mine, it's run at 0.22, it's 70 watts. The juice I've got in at the minute is a new one that Riot Squad sent out. Here's the Blueberry Royal Crumble. So they will be in store and online soon. Found this juice right up my street.
Really nice.
Really nice.
Smooth. And getting a nice hit off that.
And that's it, just 70 watts. You can go up higher for me, 70's my sweet spot. And that's with that juice in. And that's that, I'll put all of these away.
And all that's available on the website.
Everything's all there. If you order before 12 o'clock, should be with you next day. So if you're up early, get it ordered. We'll have it to you by the next day, so you're not waiting around. And that's it, that's the Kylin tank, the RTA by Vandy Vape.
And that's the one you personally use
That's
as
what
well.
I've been using it now for about a month, daily. Every day I use it, and
It's good that you test them out so you know what you're
Contact.
selling the customers as well.
I can't fault it at all. Just everything with it, it's smooth. See, the wick seems to last long. The only thing that I would say about it is that tank. I used it once and I couldn't get away with it. It's not for me, that the 8mm. I mean, if you're a heavy vapor, 8mm might be fine, but I found using the smaller tank. Better flavour, better vaping, but everyone's different, so by all means, if you do get one, try it and then see where you're at. Then leave a comment in and tell us how wrong I am.
Shall we have a look at some liquids now and see what kind of liquids is on offer?
We'll walk through some liquids that we've just been getting in. We spoke to Element, who would deal with them direct. For this tank, with it being, well, I run mine on a dual coil, so I love running the Element liquids too. Kylin Cookie's been my favourite for years. Strawberry Whip, really popular as well.
I use the Kylin Cookie, that's my favourite.
Just to put through that tank. We deal with Element direct. So I speak to the CEO from California. He rings up, and every time new products come through or they're bringing something else, new liquid, he sends them straight over for us. These are always on our website and in store. You get these big bottles, 60ml bottles. You do them for £20, and I'll put your next shots in for free. And I can recommend anyone that tries them. Element e-liquid will love it.
That's probably one of the better options that you've got. You would recommend them personally?
I would, yeah.
For that kind of tank?
100%.
Nice thick. And you can alter the strength of nicotine, couldn't you, with the next shots?
That's right. With it being 60ml, you put 10ml next shots in.
Because it does alter the flavour a little bit, doesn't it?
It does. It makes it a little bit stronger, but we also deal with Flawless as well. One of the biggest companies in the world that we work with, Flawless, who will also work with Rip Trippers. They also work with dhvapes. So there's a nice little fact for you. We use their Nick shots. I'll put one bottle into 60ml, and that should get you around 3mg nicotine in that. So that seems to be everyone's sweet spot. Unless you just want to use it with none, which is just as good. That was just a little review that we've got on the Vandy Vape Kylin tank. Next video that we're going to be doing, I'll do it on the Vupu drag box. Everyone that I've seen reviews on this, all in the top 3, one of the best boxes you can get without a doubt. They're also for sale on our website and in store. If there's anything else that you want to see reviewed, anything like that, just drop a comment, let us know. I'll happily do it for you. So hit that like button and subscribe. Hope to see you soon. Thank you very much. Cheers.